This is a HeadGum podcast.
Yo, today's pretty lit. This episode is sponsored by one of my favorite makeup brands.
Yes.
Gilmore Girls' 16th anniversary, so they're celebrating, like, their 16th birthday of being a show.
Yes.
And that's why they did the Luke's Diner pop-up everywhere.
I thought that it made no sense that it was on a Wednesday, but now it does.
Now it makes sense. I was honestly dragging, because we didn't get to go, by the way. So many people were tweeting us about it, and, like, I just didn't have
I got work, guys, and, like, I wasn't gonna go wait at, like, midnight for, like, getting just a cup of coffee.
Yeah,
like,
I knew it would be fun, and I would probably, like, save the cup with the little Luke's emblem on it forever, but, like, I don't know, I was just not willing to get there. I know, like, the Seattle locations were packed.
Yeah.
And it's like Black Friday. You had to get there, like, I think it opened at 7, but, like, you needed to get there way earlier than that. I was, like, not committed.
Like us waiting all night for our apartment in college, like...
Ew. I don't miss doing that at all.
Not in the mood to do that.
Never in the mood to do that.
So this is Coffee with Chrachel. I'm Chris.
And I'm Rachel. And we have some Trader Joe's coffee today.
Yeah, didn't realize we were going to be recording, so I just brewed the Trader Joe's, and that's what we're drinking. It's the breakfast blend, the organic kind.
Yeah, we were just at the P.O. Box, and we have a bunch of new coffees, and then, we decided to record the podcast today to be, like, ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
You know?
Somebody sent us binge crackers, which a lot of you guys have sent us photos of.
Yeah.
And so
pretty much every day I get a picture of those. Are they cookies or crackers?
I think they're like cookies. I just called them a cracker. I don't know why.
Either way, we are excited to try them. Sorry about that.
You just made everybody yawn.
I know.
Oh my god. Speaking of that.
I was trying to make Lila yawn the other day by, like, fake yawning, and I only got Chris.
Rude. But a couple people were saying that in the last episode, or one of the last episodes, when you asked Siri a question, you activated a lot of people's Siris.
I didn't even think of that. Oh my god.
That bench is a lot more robust now, so she picks it up a lot easier.
Shit, I'm sorry. Like, if you were at work or school, I am so sorry. I will never do that again.
That was so funny. Xbox on.
Shut up. Shut up. Stop it. Well, I guess that one's not as bad because you're at least at your apartment. Like, if you were working and your phone made a bloop, 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 like, I'm really sorry. But honestly, what is more stressful than being in a college classroom, like, in a lecture hall, and then having that, boop, boop, what? Sorry, I couldn't hear that. And
yeah, when you, like, accidentally have too much pressure in your pocket or something. Like,
yeah.
God.
Literally the worst. I had my phone, because, like, I'm a vibrate binge. Like,
I never had my phone on actual sound to ring.
I only did back in the day where, like, getting ringtones was a thing.
Yeah, but then, like, just going through school, I always just had it on vibrate, and so that's just what I'm accustomed to.
Oh, yeah. So, like, in school, even teachers could hear the vibrating, you know, because it's so quiet. So then I had my phone on, like, real silent, and I still don't have it on vibrate anymore, and I kind of miss it, but at the same time, it's peaceful.
Yeah, to be disconnected, you know, only...
And I have my phone on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah, I mean...
So, like, the only time I am getting alerted is if I physically go and check my phone. You know what I mean? That way, it's like, if my mind's not on it, then, like, bitch, it's not on it. I like that, though. I like to be not totally available to be contacted.
No, when you are taking the time to be in your phone, that's when you go, and your phone is not calling you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's why I've been able to read. Like, if you're having trouble, like, getting back into reading, because I know I've been there, and I feel like my attention span is definitely way shorter than it used to be.
Yeah.
Because there were times where, like, not even great books, but I would be up all night until I finished it. I used to be, like, several books a week type of girl, like... And now it's not like that, but that's fine. But, like, something that really helps me is keeping my phone on Do Not Disturb, because...
And silent.
Yeah. And, like, face down. Even though it's not
in a closet, under clothes.
I literally, like, always have my phone face down. Just because, like, it'll light up, and I'm like, what is it? And it's just Plant Nanny. And, like,
always
I know
Plant Nanny.
That's why I haven't been drinking water. It defeats the purpose of having Plant Nanny.
God
anyway,
damn.
What's the coffee fact?
Oh, shit, I don't have a coffee fact.
All right, well, my fact is I love it.
All right, that's going to be our fact for today. We're being lazy about this shit.
I love how we're trying to be, like, productive by getting this done early, but then we're still not prepared, totally.
We just fuck it all up.
So what did we do last week? Last week we had Bree. That was impromptu as fuck.
Yeah, that was literally standing there. We were like, oh, we have to do podcast. Oh, Bree's coming over. Okay, perfect.
We'll just combine the two. Yeah. And it was perfect because we've been trying to have her on the show forever. And I think she'll be one of those people that we just have back constantly.
Yeah.
Because that was just literally like a recorded hour of our normal time. Like, it was just great.
Yeah,
so we hope
it was
you guys
pretty
like that.
fantastic. We need to get another microphone so that way we can have, like, whenever we have a guest, we can.
We just need a third setup. Yeah, because I don't know how the audio was with us, but, you know.
I mean, it was a little bit off.
Well,
but, you know.
It happens, bitch.
It does happen.
I'm so tired today. I don't know what it is.
You are really yano.
The other day, my alarm didn't go off, and it really just, like, has been fucking me up ever since, I feel. I got back into using Sleep Cycle because they changed the app so that it used to be, by the way, Sleep Cycle is like a sleep tracking app that I am not sponsored for, but they could because it's expensive probably. I know that you have to buy like premium, but it was what, $9.99 for the year.
Yeah.
So I did it because I was like, that's chill. That's like way cheaper than Netflix. And you basically like, you keep your phone. It used to be you had to keep it under the sheet, like kind of in the bed where you slept.
Yeah.
And because it's like an app, it's running your phone and it's making your phone hot, and you're also
it's
like
probably not good for toasting the insides of your phone.
No, and it was like under a sheet, so it's just getting hot. Now they have it where you just have it face down on like the table next to you, and it like can pick up the sound. So it's like enabling your microphone basically. Yes. It used to be like just like the movement, you know, the thing that tracks your steps. What's that word?
Pedometer.
Yeah, that.
Yes.
That thing was what it tracked it with before. Now it's just like the sounds, and it can like block out.
Accelerometer. That's what you're thinking.
Yeah,
of.
Accelerometer. What'd you say, pedometer?
Yeah, you said something for counting your steps, and I was just like, oh, that's a pedometer.
Yeah, I used to have one of those. Now I guess I have my phone, but
yeah.
But then you don't take your phone with you. I don't know. There's part of me every day. I'm like, I don't fucking need an Apple Watch, and then I'm like, but I.
The fitness part.
The fitness part.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want it to be like texting on my wrist, honestly.
No, or phone calls.
No, that would be... Well, it would be nice if you were at home and you were like cleaning.
True.
To have like the speaker, but then I just... Whatever.
True. Does that have a headphone jack in it?
I don't know. Did you see that they're making cases for the iPhone 7 that have a headphone jack?
Yeah.
Duh.
I mean, that makes
sense.
So
I don't know why anyone was so upset. Like, chill.
It's just a fucking jack.
Yeah, like, it'll be... Someone's gonna come up... I mean, first of all, you get a fucking adapter, so, like, chill. But also, you knew people were gonna come out with cases.
Of course.
I'm so sad. My case isn't, like, shipped yet, and I'm, like, so tender with my phone right now. I don't like bringing it out into the world, you know?
I know, just cradle it at home.
It's really sad.
Oh, fuck. Let's talk about these goddamn clowns.
Oh, my God, yeah. Did you know about this before I brought it up on the last podcast?
No, I had no idea. I mean, honestly, I'm really terrible at just keeping up with the news in general, but...
I mean, it's not news. I mean, I guess it is, but...
It is news.
It's Facebook news. Like, it started on Facebook, so I feel like that's why you missed it.
Facebook news is its own category of news.
It's fear-mongering news.
To the extreme, yeah.
So, yeah, I feel like ever since I brought it up, I've just been seeing it more. And
now I have too. Like, I've been seeing it all over the place now.
There's like specific Twitters for it, like clown sightings or some shit.
But people are just like dressing up as clowns to scare people in the woods, basically, or try and kidnap people.
Well, it started in like South Carolina, and these clowns. It sounds so funny saying this.
These clowns
were in the woods by like some apartment building, and they were trying to get kids to join them and stuff. So like people were calling the cops, and now. Like, that article was going, like, viral on Facebook. At least that's where I found it.
Yeah.
And now I think it's just a bunch of people, like, trying to, like, freak people out. And there have been some instances where the clowns have attacked.
That's so
I know that sounds
vivid.
bad. But, like, there has been stabbings. God. And now, here's the thing. So, like, if I were to see a clown out and about, if I'm, like, walking around Seattle and I see a clown... If I had a weapon, I don't know. Like, what would you do? And so, like, whose fault is it? Like, am I going to get arrested for accidentally killing a clown that I think is going to attack me?
Maybe. I don't know the specifics.
I would love that to be the way that I go down. Because, like, honestly, what?
Let me just say, first off, that I've never found a pleasure from seeing a clown or being in the presence of a clown. So I just think clowns in general could, you know, just not be a thing. Because I just think they are creepy no matter what.
I just think of that one documentary I was forced to watch about this like Jewish family. It's on Netflix. I should probably tweet it because I don't remember the name of it. But it's really fucked up, and it's really fucked up. And the one guy is like a professional clown. Okay, that's all you need to know.
Very weird.
So it's vivid.
That's too
I mean,
much.
that's not what turned me off. I've been turned off. It's just like they keep adding more and more clown layers.
Let's just say, let's be real safe this Halloween, guys. Because, you know, if you see any clown in general, I just think it'd be safe to avoid at all
But, like,
costs.
honestly, even before this, I would have.
Yeah,
If
true.
I saw someone dressed as a clown, I'm like, obviously a stupid choice. Like, think about the type of person you have to be to think of all the things I could dress up for as Halloween. I'm going to pick the lamest thing ever that nobody feels comfortable around.
Yep.
A clown.
Sounds accurate.
No. That's a weirdo, obviously. Okay? And if you were planning on being a clown, well, I'm shading you.
Sorry.
But it's fine.
Just don't be a clown. Don't dress up as a clown this year.
I'm not even like one of those people that's like has like a super fear of clowns. It's just like they make me uncomfortable. Like I think everybody doesn't like them, basically.
Everybody likes to not like them.
And then I saw that there's people being like, oh my god, like some of these clowns are probably just like normal clowns trying to like bring joy and you're oppressing them, and like you shouldn't just think like not all clowns, basically. And it's like, okay, first of all, chill. Second of all, you gotta pick a different thing to make people have joy, okay? Like, we all fucking know that clowns are the worst. Also, the Easter Bunny doesn't work usually. Mm-hmm. So pick something else. Pick a fucking dog. Pick a friendly hippo. Like, just
Food Network. That makes you happy.
I know, but like I'm saying, like if you're trying to dress up, I mean, honestly,
dress up as Ina. Come on.
Oh my god, that's what I should have been for Halloween. Anyway, I think that I had a tangent to go on, and then she got away from me with that. But basically, what I'm trying to say is
clowns. Not even once.
No.
So they're making another Pirates of the Caribbean movie too. Like,
what number? Do you know?
No, I don't know. Do not ask Siri.
I was
saw
about
you.
To. I looked at her. Looked her straight in the black orb. That's what my phone looks like a monolith now. It's like,
oh my god, No Man's Sky monolith.
Oh my god, we'll have to talk about No Man's Sky too. But yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean 17's coming out.
Why are they doing that? I don't think they had been good after like the third one or something like that.
Can I be real? I don't know. Maybe it's just like even Keira Knightley being Keira Knightley could not save me from the boredom I experienced watching those movies.
I thought the first one was good.
I enjoyed
the
Keira Knightley.
I enjoyed the entire first one because it was original and like it was just great. Jack Sparrow wasn't annoying yet.
Yeah.
But then after that.
See, like, I went to high school with, like, a kid who was always doing a Jack Sparrow.
Ah.
So, like, once you kind of experience that level of pain, I don't think...
We've all known that person that just is like, wow, I have a great Jack Sparrow impression.
Like, when you're in drama, your whole life is being surrounded by people doing bad Jack Sparrows. I mean, his was honestly, like, pretty good, but it's just, like, there comes to be a point where you're like, I am so sick of watching you walk like that.
Yes, you sound slurry and stuff. That's great.
The rum. Like, okay. I'm just glad because, like, Tim Burton's getting dragged right now because he's a fucking racist piece of shit. What did he even say? It was, like, people are yelling at him because his newest movie is, like, just white bread, you know?
Yeah, and I mean, his past movies have also been pretty much just
and he's
white bread.
He was just saying, like, awful things, basically, about having more diversity in film. And, you know, between him and then Johnny Depp fucking just being trash also, like, I'm just so glad I don't have to pretend to like that duo anymore. Because there's, like, I feel like everybody just was like, oh yeah, Tim Burton films, like, yeah, lots of, like, spiders and there's, like,
spooky.
Dark spoopies. And then Johnny Depp's always in them, and so I'm just, like, glad. I hope Helena Bonham Carter just, like, disconnects.
Yeah, please disconnect.
From that, please.
You know, Bellatrix, come on.
Ugh, the tricks.
But yeah, I mean, I have liked a Tim Burton movie in the past at some point.
I'm trying to think of one that I've liked.
Like, Sweeney Todd was okay.
Yeah, and that's because I like musicals, and Helena Bonham Carter was perfect.
Yeah.
What else? The Christmas one. That's really about
Nightmare
Halloween.
Before Christmas.
That's a Tim Burton, right?
Yeah.
Is Coraline? Or is that just fucked up?
I think we think that every time, but I think Like, it's similar because he did The Corpse Bride, which is, like, the same kind of animation.
I didn't see that.
I didn't see it either. I just know it's, like, the same style of animation, so we always think Coraline is him, but I don't think it is.
Okay.
Maybe we're wrong.
Coraline's just fucked.
I don't know. Yeah, that was a great movie, though.
I should watch that again.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in, like, a million years.
True. It was.
But I hated Alice in Wonderland.
Never saw that because it just looked like it was going to be shit.
It was really bad, and also the way that I don't know if I told this story, but I saw it in 3D, and the only seat left was like the second row on the very far left or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
so where the 3D gets fucked.
Yeah, so I was literally just seeing like the whole movie like just not the way you're supposed to see it, and it gave me a fucking headache, and it was horrible.
Who did the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with
Johnny Depp
with Johnny Depp in it? I don't think that was Tim Burton. That was
it?
I don't know. Maybe it was just Johnny Depp being weird as per usual.
Apparently, like Gene Wilder fucking hated that whole thing.
Well, he should have. It looked bad.
Yeah, it was.
It did not look bad.
And that's why it was the squirrels.
Yeah, they replaced
and not the golden goose.
The goose with the fucking squirrels. Like,
and then
why?
my fucking high school was like, we're gonna take bits of the original and the new Johnny Depp one for our musical for
why?
You know, Willy Wonka. And so when I was Veruca, aka my claim to fame, I had to be upset about squirrels, and I wanted the golden goose.
Your life is filled with squirrels.
I know. Why are they there? That's what people were saying back in the day.
Oh my god. So, just talking about movies too, there was a Fantastic Beasts, the final trailer before it comes out.
Much was revealed.
Much was revealed, and
I still can't believe Phone Booth is in that movie.
I know. It's a little weird.
Colin, which one is he?
Farrell. Not Firth.
Yeah, I always want to say that, and then I'm like, that is so wrong.
Not the King's Speech.
Mm-hmm.
Eyebrows. But
Phone Booth, stressful.
I mean, I'm still very excited.
Oh, yeah.
You started the third book last night, Prisoner of Azkaban.
She's in there. There was a wonderful Hedwig scene to top off the book.
She sobs every time Hedwig is mentioned.
Hedwig nips affectionately, and I scream. I also really am fond of Errol.
Yeah,
Ron's
Errol has
owl.
charm.
Also, Scabbers. The Weasleys got it right in the pets department. Does Ginny have a pet? Are we only going to ever know about Scabbers?
That's a great question. I don't remember. I think Scabbers was just kind of passed down through all the Weasleys. You know?
But like, what's Ginny going to do while... I mean, okay, there's like 7 Weasleys at Hogwarts currently.
Yeah.
Hagwarts is what
Hagwarts. They all use Errol to get the post, and then...
I mean, that makes sense because they're, you know...
Yeah.
They're a family of sharing. Is the nice way to put it. Also, I hate so much when the Malfoys, like, they're bougie ass.
They're pretty vish.
I know, they are.
But
I'd still fuck all of the Malfoy parents, though. I don't know, there's just something about them. Like, especially
it's your
Mama
Slytherin
Malfoy.
nature.
Yeah. Oh my god, what stupid quiz did I take that was, like, not even
it was
a
about
real
cat.
quiz?
It's like what your cat preferences say about, like, your
Hogwarts house.
Yeah.
And it said I was Slytherin, and I was like, god damn it.
It's so true.
It's like, but it's like, I like the edginess of it. However, it's just, I don't want to be in something that everybody hates.
Yeah, I understand your feelings.
You know?
But about the Fantastic Beasts trailer, there was...
And where to find them.
Yeah, and where to find them. I'm excited to learn where to find them. It'd be pretty great.
Or what they are in general. The beasts.
True.
I hope there's some really funny ones that are, like, not actually harmful. Mm-hmm. And then some fuckos.
There probably will be some fuckos, but there was, like, a sort of maybe clue as to... Because it's going to be a trilogy.
Oh, right, linking.
Yeah, so... A lot of people caught that they mentioned Grindelwald.
Yes.
Which, from the original books, is the wizard that Dumbledore beat to, like, get his notoriety.
Yeah, the fame.
The fame. And so, I think the timeline fits. Everybody thinks that could be, like, somewhere in this, maybe, like, a big
Is
battle.
Grindelwald a British
He's a
wizard or an American?
I'm not sure, but...
Is he a nomad? No, he's probably not a nomad.
No, he's a mad.
I just, like, of course, that's what the Americans call that. Like, we're so literal and dumb.
God damn
Nomad.
it.
Like, muggle. Come on.
But I mean, it would be just great if that series ended with seeing Dumbledore and him fighting and winning that battle.
God.
Like, I could see them all wrapping it up together and turning into the bigger plot of destroying him.
Colin Farrell's not Grizzly or whatever, right?
No. I think...
I don't know what character
I think he's a... From what the trailers alluded to, he's like a follower of Grindelwald.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I hope it ends with Grindelwald. Oh my god, what if it ends with that battle? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
What if that happens?
That would be pretty fantastic.
Beast and where to find them.
Jesus Christ, what is going on?
What's the next hot topic on our list of
you told me to write down Portlandia. I don't know why.
Oh, okay, so Portlandia is a show, if you haven't heard of it. And you know the bookstore that's in the show that's very prominent?
Yeah. I mean, I've only seen a few episodes, but I mean, I've seen enough to see there. Yeah.
So that bookstore is actually a real feminist bookstore that exists in Portland. And it's like a big tourist attraction since Portlandia has become a thing. So they wrote this like super long post, I think it might have been on their Facebook or whatever, about how they are no longer like allowing Portlandia to film there, and they're cutting like all ties, and basically a big fuck you to them because apparently they're like super racist. They made them like take down their Black Lives Matter poster. They like made them do like a whole bunch of shit. They never paid them or compensated them for their time there. And there would be like days where they wouldn't be able to like be open to the public because they were shooting there. And like the amount of money that they have gotten from like tourism is really nothing. They said that like most people just come, take a photo outside of it and peace out. Like no one buys anything.
God damn, that's fucked up.
And just like they basically put them through like a bunch of shit. They would leave the bookstore like a fucking mess. Like they were rude. Like mostly just like the fact that they would make them like hide certain things and like the taking down of the Black Lives Matter poster.
Shit.
So yeah, they're no longer going to be like featured on the show, but I just thought that was something interesting.
There's some sketch there.
Yeah. I hear a lot of bad things about what's his face, but I haven't actually like looked into I don't know. I think it might be like an abusive past or something, so I like haven't like looked up the details because I didn't know what it would be, but I've just heard a lot of bad things, and so I see him like pop up on like shows that I watch all the time, and I'm like, ugh.
It's also kind of upsetting when you just hear about Alton Brown and him in life.
I know. Yeah. I still can't even. I feel so betrayed. I don't even know what to say about it. Like, we should just Google it.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say I'm, like, as big a fan now that they're really just trying to play up his cutthroat personality.
Honestly, Food Network is taking a turn.
Food Network this is upsetting, guys. Food Network is taking a turn.
They're becoming the TLC of food TV.
Yeah. That's a strong statement, but it's true.
It's happening. I mean, they're giving what I already said, that the Jersey Shore guy is getting a fucking show.
Oh my god!
And like Jersey Shore is not even like on people's minds anymore. Like that's the sadness of it all.
Yeah.
Like if it was 2012 and they were doing that, like all right,
makes more sense.
But like literally, who the fuck gives a shit? That's so sad. Like you want to see someone that needs a show on the Food Network, like. I don't know who's like Chrissy Teigen.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
that'd be great.
That would be awesome. I mean, she's got the cookbook. She's beautiful. Like, come on. She's super hilarious.
If they just brought back Iron Chef, though, I'd completely forgive them. I don't know why they don't, because it's literally, like, all they have is competition shows anymore. Like, that's all they ever want to put on. And so,
and that's
like,
a competition
that's,
show.
like, the ultimate competition
that's
show.
Not, like, lame, Like, it's, like, there's actual notoriety.
Yeah.
And I also still super miss... when they would make the giant sugar sculptures or the giant chocolate ones, and then the tense moments of them, like, lifting it and having to, like, place it.
That was so great.
And, like, the giant gingerbread houses that were real. Like, now that I'm super into clay, like, I miss watching the way that they would make realistic gingerbread houses, and they would use, like, lentils as, like, pebbles, and, it was just so fucking cool. Like, everything was edible. It wouldn't have been
That tense moment, though, when you're carrying the cake or whatever it is, like, that was so much fun.
And, like, you want it to fall, but you also don't, because you've heard the backstory, and you know why she shaved those chocolate curls that way, and, like, it's horrible.
But, yeah, Food Network really doing things.
I haven't been watching. I'm waiting for the new... Apparently, Ina is supposed to be coming out with new episodes.
Oh, fuck yes.
So, I'm ready for that. I'll also probably tune in once it gets closer to, like, Thanksgiving, because you know they're going to do, like, Thanksgiving at Bobby's.
Yeah.
I'm fucking there for that. I mean...
Always there.
And, yeah, the Christmas times, too, because I like Christmas Chopped and all that shit.
Just the commercials, whatever they...
Though they're doing, like, Halloween Chopped right now, and we're missing it.
Oh,
we should be watching.
Goddamn. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could get back into it.
Because they do fun shit. Halloween Wars.
Yeah, the holidays are just great in all aspects of life.
There's so much food to be eaten, and I love it.
It's really fantastic.
I'm here for it.
So the last thing I had written down is that I just beat The Witness.
Oh my god, this game.
It's not just about The Witness, too. There's other games that do this, but let's just talk about how fucking terrible some games can end.
I don't know why, but most games that we play, it's like all this amazing climaxing, and I'm just like there, and then it ends really flat. Yeah. Or it ends by, like, destroying everything you've ever done and it all being worthless. And especially in time-consuming games like The Witness, which if you don't know what that is...
Or No Man's Sky.
Yeah, which we'll talk about.
Yeah.
The Witness is, like, the most insane puzzle game
It's the hardest puzzle game I've ever fucking played. Like, it's so difficult.
Like, I don't even know how to explain it.
It's beautiful.
It's really pretty. It's really genius. Like, the way that some of the puzzles have to be solved...
Yeah, there's like different audio cues and stuff that you have to use for some puzzles, different environmental things that you have to move around to solve different puzzles.
Just the way like a shadow is laying over it determines where you have to walk, or like the way you're walking, the crunching of the ground sounds different in certain places, and that's the key to the puzzle. Like you have to walk around and listen to the crunching. It's so intense.
It's so vivid, but then like... I don't know how many hours I spent in this goddamn game. I cheated
gave up.
a lot.
I gave up.
I cheated a lot because, you know, sometimes I was just like, I don't have fucking time for this. I got the concept, but I'm not here to figure it all out. Mm-hmm. But just finished it, and what it decided to do was just fly around the map, because it's very pretty, but it was showing all of the puzzles resetting. And then, like, it slowly takes you back to, like, you start in some fucking, like, the basement of some small little castle. And, like, you fly back there, and you go back to where you very first started. All of the puzzles are resetting along the way. And then it goes to the home screen and it says, start a new game.
I hate this shit. That's how No Man's Sky ends, too, basically.
Yeah.
It just zooms you out and creates a new galaxy, and you're just starting over from scratch.
Like, people call it New Game Plus. It's basically like where you start the game over, but you get to keep your, like, upgrades that you
Or
got.
Your knowledge of the game, I guess.
Yeah, so
But that's really, when you're doing a puzzle, and each puzzle is increasingly more intense and more hard to figure out, and then it ends with no, like, big moment. It's just like, hey, that all those hours you spent doing this were literally for nothing. Haha, we got you, bitch. Mm-hmm. That's the vibe.
And, like, Gone Home had a good story, but it, like, ultimately just, like, kind of ended flat. Like, we just got one more little clue that told a little bit more story, and that was
At least it didn't say, like, hey, it was all a dream or something.
Yeah, I know. That was good, too. And same with Firewatch. It also kind of ends a little bit flat for what it was building up to.
Yeah, and they're making that a movie, which is going to be weird.
Yeah, weird.
Just because, like, in the game, the whole kind of intrigue of Firewatch is that it's literally a conversation between two people. There's never any other people involved.
Yeah.
And you don't see yourself, and you don't see the person you're talking to ever. So how are they going to make a movie?
It's weird.
I feel like the concept of the game
only if they cast Harry Crane.
Yeah, I know, right? But whatever. Either way, I'm desperate for a game that has an ending that's, like, actually impactful. Like, I'm trying to think of the last game that I played where I really liked the ending. Probably season 1 of The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
That was a great ending.
It would be, like, awesome if, like, playing something like BioShock would be, like, interesting for somebody who's not playing to watch. Because, I mean, there's just, like, a lot of shooting scenes in that, but, like, the ending of that game is just fantastic. And
yeah, I remember the twist of BioShock Infinite, because you explained that to me, and I kind of got bits and pieces of the story because I was, like, half watching.
The first one, though, was really...
Yeah.
It was a huge twist at the end.
I don't think I was around for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, if Chris is playing a game where there's a lot of just, like, fighting and crap, that's where I tune out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not in it for the combat situation. Like, so, if I'm trying to get the story.
The Last of Us, we're going to play through that. You'll be there for the story bits, but, like, the action-y bits, you're not.
When it's just mobs of, like, bad dudes that you have to, like, kill, it's, like, boring as hell.
Yeah, I feel that.
But The Last of Us, did we mention that we loaded it up and it had not saved any of the shit that we put into it?
Yeah, that was the game that made our PS4 crash, and then when I got it back, it didn't save a single fucking thing. So
and we had saved, so, like, I don't know what happened.
We had to start from square goddamn one, which I will do because people still say that it's fucking fantastic, but I'm just like, oh god, I had to do all that shit again that I already did.
So if you're listening to this, if you have a game that you think has a really cool ending, please tweet it to us, email us, whatever.
Yeah. Also,
I liked Never Alone a lot.
Yeah, that was fun.
I liked it a lot more than you, I feel. I thought that was a cool co-op game. It was a good puzzle, and it had a really good story and ending.
Yeah, I mean, it was a fun co-op game. I think you did like it more than me. I mean, as far as co-op games go.
It's because I played the fox, and you played the little girl, and the fox had a lot more to do, and the fox was just cool.
Yeah. But also just like for co-op games, I think like Super Mario 3D World was way better too.
Oh, yeah, I know. But I'm like, I'm not going there for the story.
Yeah,
what was the story? Who knows?
You gotta save Peach, man.
Nuh-uh, Peach wasn't even fucking gone. It was just like, you're a cat.
I want more. I want another Super Mario 3D World. That was such a great game.
I know. I'm trying to think of other games that I really like the ending. I mean, I liked Abzu a lot.
Yeah.
That was a good story. It was just beautiful throughout. You know, it wasn't necessarily
you like that one
difficult.
More than Journey.
Yeah.
I did like Journey, but
Of course I liked it more than Journey. It was the ocean. And you got to, like, alright, they had a sunfish in there. They had Nautilus. Like, they had all of my favorite ocean creatures. Yeah. Humphead Rassie. Like, come on.
Humphead Rassie.
Like, I was not expecting to see so many of my faves in this show. I would highly recommend playing it.
Definitely.
But anyway.
You should give us some recommendations on Christmas-themed games and also scary games.
Yeah, so this month we're planning on playing a lot of, like, spooky games on Twitch.
So I think we should go up. This is going up on Thursday. I think we should stream on Friday. We should aim for Friday because we missed Tuesday.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
We're not wholeheartedly set on the old Tuesday, guys.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do, which day of the week I want to do now. Maybe Friday we should do.
I think Friday sounds like a good idea.
Yeah,
especially since my schedule is changing now, too. So yeah.
But either way, we can also do, like, some Surgeon Simulator because it's, like, gross. So that's technically Halloween-y.
Definitely. But there's definitely a lot of scary games. It's just we also want to do some, like, holiday-themed ones for Christmas time. And
we don't really have any
all I can think of is GTA Online update that's inevitably going to be there. And also Minecraft.
It's just both of those are Xbox for us, so.
Yeah, and also, like, Minecraft, I mean.
Minecraft is just, like, a holiday skin, and I am the candy cane.
You're the fucking candy cane.
If you've been listening to our, like, OG Twitch streams.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, so we're definitely trying to look for some good games. So if you have any suggestions, let us know.
Yeah.
But I guess we should go to question time. So let's go to that ad you talked about, and we'll be right back.
All right.
This episode of Coffee with Chrachel is brought to you by Glossy. So, I mean, if you know Rachel at all...
I'm literally wearing my Glossy hoodie. I'm such trash.
Like, she is obsessed with Glossy products.
I don't know. They just, like, came out, and I saw them, like, all over social media, and I was like, damn, this packaging, it's, like, minimalist, and their whole vibe is, like, the makeup look that I really prefer, where it's, like... just it looks like you're not wearing anything, but everything is just enhanced, and you look real dewy and glowy, and just that's what I wear most of the time because I'm really lazy now, and all of their products are like super easy to use. I've talked about this. I've done like a bunch of giveaways for them on Snapchat, like love the whole brand, but today's specifically we are sponsored by my favorite product by them, which is the Boy Brow, which is literally the only thing I use on my eyebrows anymore.
Boy, oh boy, is it great.
Bitch, shut up. But, like, literally, everybody's been asking me, like, what I've been using my eyebrows, and it's literally just this brow gel. It's, like, a really waxy formula that holds your eyebrows, like, in place, and you can make your hair look, like, super fluffy, and, like, it just makes me look like I have eyebrows, but then if you have eyebrows, it really will, like, keep them together, if you know what I mean. And it's not, like, crunchy, and it's literally the only thing I need to use ever.
Yeah, and it's only $16 too, so it's, like,
it's
pretty cheap.
And, like, they have 3 colors. They have a blonde, a brown, and a black, which I kind of fluctuate between blonde and brown, if you were wondering. And yeah, it's great. On no makeup days, I just literally will swipe that on and fluff up my eyebrows and then just leave, and it does something for my face. You know, I'm a brows kind of binge. Like, I like to leave the house with my brows at least somewhat done, but that's literally all you need.
So we've also got a great deal for you guys on Glossier as well. If you go to Glossier.com, that's Glossier.com, and you use our special code CWC, you'll get 20% off of your entire order. So again, that's Glossier.com, use code CWC, and you'll get 20% off to upgrade your beauty routine.
All right, so let's go to patreon.com/CoffeeWithChrachel for the binge show questions. The first one's from Emma, who said, "Hi there, gang. I love TV shows, especially criminal procedural shows. So what role would you guys and the Chunks play if you were cast in a crime show?" Somebody has replied to this already with their thoughts on this.
Oh my god, please.
Jessa said, "I feel like Squeezy would be the grumpy police chief, and Lila would be the damsel in distress, whereas Rachel would be that chick from NCIS who is the badass scientist." I know who she's talking about.
Oh my god, thank you.
Chris would be the reporter getting all the juicy details.
See, I feel like I would be the lawyer binge that's just like, I'm using all of my... I can't speak right now, but I'm like, yeah, I would use my speaking communication savvy skills to like just really rip a new asshole in the courtroom.
Yeah, I feel that.
Lila, I feel like, would be like the courtroom drawing person.
Oh my god, yeah.
Or like the person that's like just typing. Actually, I feel like that would be me.
You would be the fucking typer.
I'd be the stenographer.
I feel like Lila could be a juror that's really sweet
and easily swayed.
Yes. Squeezy, I do feel fits that police chief asshole.
Yeah, or like the lead detective or some shit. Like,
you know, the
binge.
douchebag higher up they always have on every show ever.
The douchebag higher up.
And
Chris.
And me, I feel like I would be the person that's like here's all the evidence and I've zoomed in and stuff.
You
like,
zoomed in.
Zoom.
We found this hair follicle at the scene of the crime.
And if you look at this reflection.
Oh my god, zoom into her eyes.
I knew you were going to say that.
It's fine.
Okay, so Ishbel has asked, "Hey y'all, I'm heading to Seattle in early November for Vlogger Fair.
Whoa!
Excited to see you guys there."
Oh my god, we'll see. I was about to be like, I'll see you there.
I'm a Florida native. I'm not really sure what to expect or pack for the short trip. I own like 2 sweaters. What would you recommend? Those
jacket.
2 sweaters.
Your fave jacket. You don't need like a winter coat necessarily, but I mean, if you're a Florida binge, she might be easily chilled.
Yeah, definitely Floridians. Do you guys own jackets?
I don't know. I would get one. I usually wear like my little leather jacket. That's the vibe that I need.
This is fucking November, which is very weird for a convention, but I love that it is because...
Definitely some pants, good shoes that you feel comfortable walking in that you don't mind getting wet. So I'm saying boots.
I mean, like
a nice
everything's
boot.
going to be inside for the most part, so...
I know, but in case it rains.
True, which there is a likely chance that it will rain.
Yeah, sweatshirt. It's basically like... It'll be like 60, 50s, I would say, is what the vibe would be. But that's exciting. I can't wait to meet you.
Yeah, we're excited to meet you. If anybody else is going to Vlog Fair, let us know.
Yeah. When do we get to hear your reviews of specific Adam and Eve products? Any follow-up to your videos? I'd love to hear your opinion, whichever you choose to share prior to buying. Okay, so the Swan one that I showed in my first video, that was like the pink and it had like a fat end and a little end.
Yes.
That is by far my favorite one. It's USB charged. It works really well. It's a great time in the shower. It's just incredible. Also the like magic wand that's not the gigantic one, like the regular size magic wand. I feel like everyone should have one of those.
It makes, honestly, it would make a great back massager. In
you
general.
have a bad neck that day, bitch, you got this.
I mean, that's what they originally were.
Yeah,
so,
I know.
Hey.
Originally, as they say, Peggy. I just picture that one Mad Men time where she has like the vibrating underwear that's supposed to be like to lose weight or whatever.
Goddamn.
Anyway. But those would be like my top 2 that I actually use. Honestly, most of them are just kind of like...
What about that little dude. Like, in the
The
second
tiny,
video,
tiny
the
one?
tiny dude.
Like, it's cool, but I feel like it's honestly hard to hold because it is so small and then it's vibrating, like, so intensely that it's just, like, a little, like... I honestly think it's like a fish that you're cupping that wants to go back in the water. It's literally what it feels like. So I would recommend those two, though.
Oh my god, that's an exact quote from the video.
Oh my god, I didn't even tell you guys. So I talked to my dad on the phone the other day. Don't ask.
Oh fucking god, yeah. I can't
The
believe this didn't
one
come up.
nugget of fun that I wanted to let you guys know is that he was like, I don't watch your videos, but your mom does, and she has not been enjoying the videos you've been making lately. Which one? The videos I've been making. And two, it must be the sex toy videos.
Yeah, definitely.
And I just think, like, that's hilarious.
That's
like,
fucking hilarious.
If I've ever seen, like, two people that honestly need to have an orgasm more, it's my parents. So use that promo code, bitch.
Oh, fuck. I mean, we've got a promo code for this show, too. You guys got a bunch of old free shit that
I know.
one time.
I like to get free shit, and I like to share free shit with everyone.
Exactly.
And free shipping, especially. Because no one should have to pay for shipping, in my opinion.
This question's from our Reddit, that's Coffee with Chrachel, and it says, did Chris know that corn off the cob is actually called loose corn? I was ordering...
You and you're losing your shit.
I was gonna say, like, that's just like me when things are falling apart.
When you're stressed.
Loose corn. That's just fantastic.
I love that. I'm like corn... I'm creamed corn.
I think somebody else has asked, I don't remember where it was, that like what we in the chunks would be as different types of corn.
Okay, well, I'm creamed corn because I'm moisturized.
I was gonna say Lila was creamed corn.
Oh, see, Lila's like cornbread. Like a loaf of corn.
Okay, she's like a cornbread.
A corn muffin.
Okay. Ooh, a corn
I want
muffin.
a corn muffin.
So you're creamed corn.
Because I'm moisturized and nobody likes me.
I feel like Squeezy is grilled corn.
Ooh, like charred
Corns.
Yeah.
And I am just like a regular corn on the cob that's been steamed with butter on it. Like, the most basic you can get.
Are you like, do you have little corn stabby things that you were in the zombie apocalypse?
Yeah. I forgot about that.
That you were in the zombie apocalypse.
I was them.
You are these corn stabbies. What are they actually called? Cob savers or something like that.
I don't fucking know. I just know we had a bunch
support.
of different weird ones.
You should come up with a clinic called Cob Support. It's where you and other corny ass people give each other like hope.
This is where you try and develop a sense of humor more than just corny jokes.
Oh, good luck. All right, the next question is, have you guys seen the Amanda Knox documentary? We haven't, but everyone's talking about it, and I want to see it.
Is it a Netflix thing or no?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like a true crime.
Now that I think about it, I did see the giant picture show up the last time I was on Netflix. So.
Giant. I actually know nothing about it, so that's really great.
Yes.
And now that you reminded me, I'll probably watch that later.
Definitely. We just started Luke Cage too, by the way. I don't know if we said that. But
Oh, he's beautiful.
Yeah.
Honestly, everyone.
It's a very beautiful cast.
I like the vibe, too. The music that they play, it's a little bit more comic.
Yeah.
Not like
still...
comedic, but like comic book style, because it's like that like, and someone's like smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean?
And the style is just a little bit more comic book like,
vibe,
but
yeah.
it's still not annoying. Like,
And
the
I
movies.
love that he like barely uses his powers.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how that's going to be like later on, but like I like a superhero thing where they're not like constantly utilizing their super strength or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll watch that.
Okay, so the next question is, what do you think Gilmore Girls revival is going to consist of, and what will happen? So I guess this would be like spoilers. If you haven't finished Gilmore Girls, don't listen to
Bree,
this part.
stop listening.
Bree,
Take those headphones out.
Bree, stop.
Fuck off. I did actually just read an article. You know how we talked about how Amy Sherman Palladino has like the final 4 words she's had in plan her whole fucking life.
Yeah.
And she didn't get to utilize them because she left the show.
Yeah.
So she's planning on doing it for this.
Beautiful.
And I was reading this article, and it was like Lauren Graham and Alexis Bledel and like a bunch of people gave like, they were like, oh yeah, like it's definitely not what you expect at all, but it's like it fits perfectly, and basically everybody's just like really excited about it, and that it's 2 people saying it. So
yeah,
my prediction, it's going to be Lorelai and Rory saying it.
Yeah.
That's my prediction.
Is it weird, the Gilmore Girls?
Yeah, right. I don't know like what it will be, and I don't think it's going to be something like I love you too, or like you've been Gilmore'd, or like Oi with the poodles already. I don't think it'll be iconic, but I think it'll be like perfect.
Yes, definitely.
So.
They're
what if it's wanna go to Luke's?
Oh my god. That's great. It's fantastic.
Okay, we'll see. That's my prediction. Something about going to Luke's.
So it's 4 episodes that are seasonal. Are they starting with the fall one? Do we know?
Oh, I can't remember. I think it is, yeah, because it's coming out in November, so that would make sense.
I feel like I definitely know, or I don't definitely know, but I definitely feel like the first one is going to...
be all about Richard.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
And just explaining things that happened in, like, maybe a funeral happening or
yeah, because they did show them at a cemetery, but I don't know if it's, like, they're visiting.
Yeah,
because they were wearing, like, not black.
And from the clues, we definitely think that Paris has a kid at Chilton.
Or she's teaching at Chilton. I think she's got a kid.
Rory could be teaching at Chilton because she was also in a photo in a classroom.
So I don't think Rory's teaching at Chilton. I think she's there talking about the work that she's been doing.
Yeah.
And, like, just is at Chilton, like, hey, she's, like, a special guest that day or whatever, visiting. And Paris has a kid there.
I don't think that Paris is a teacher at Chilton.
I think she's like a... What did she go into?
She was
doctor,
doing
right?
medical.
Okay.
Maybe she'll be a doctor.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll be her character from How to Get Away with Murder.
What was... All right, so they put out a video today because it's the 16th anniversary or whatever, and it's just got, like, clips of the old... show, and then they have, like, the people that are coming back for the revival, like, giving, like, a couple of kind words, and Logan was wearing some, like, steampunk-ass fucking weird jacket.
Yeah, no
What
idea
is he doing?
That was weird. Also, his addition to the Instagram story that was celebrating the birthday was very weird.
Weird. So I don't know what his character is going to be up to, like... What the fuck is he going to be up to? I'm so annoyed that Finn and Colin are going to be back. They don't add anything exciting.
No, goddamn. Save it more. We need more screen time just for Luke and Lorelai and Rory.
I know. All right.
God damn it.
The next question here is...
All right, well, I've got a question for you, Rachel, about a makeup product. Highlighting to the gods.
Oh my god, what?
So it just says, real question for Rachel, what's the best highlight you suggest? Do you have a recommendation for someone on a budget and another for someone who sees money as no object?
Okay.
So you've been known to call the aliens a time or two.
I legit think that the best highlight that I've been using is that Glam Glow fucking moisturizer. What's that called?
Glow starter?
Glow starter. I almost said Glotion. I don't think that's what it is. Now, I would not recommend it for someone that has oily skin because honestly, it makes me look oily. But if you're like dry to like normal skin, then you putting that on before you put on foundation, you don't even need to wear highlighter, and it just looks really like, damn, that bitch is drinking a lot of water.
Yeah.
That's like if you're going for like that kind of highlight. But if you're going for like makeup highlight, then I would say the Becca Cosmetics highlighters, or if you really want to spend a lot of money, the Kevin Kwan one and like Candlelit Glow or whatever. But if you want a budget one, I would say, I know Wet n Wild came out with a bunch of new ones that are supposed to be really nice, but I haven't tried them. But Maybelline has one that's like called like a studio highlight, and it has like a quilted texture, and those must be cheap because it's Maybelline. And I don't know, they gave it to me in like a party bag or something, but like it's cheap and it works really well as a highlight. Like people always think I'm wearing something from, honestly it looks a lot like the Kevin Kwan one.
Okay, well,
so
that's good.
I hope that was helpful.
I feel like a lot of drugstore makeup products have a quilted texture to them.
Yeah, they love the embossing. Like what's that one brand that always has an embossment on every product?
I don't know.
They have like the bronzer that has like little hearts on it. Oh man, Physicians Formula, they need to chill over there. They're spending so much money making like that bulky packaging that you open and you get like a little sponge. Like nobody's fucking using that. It's just extra plastic. And then they spend all their money like embossing everything. Like just give me a fucking flat pan, but make sure it's pigmented as fuck and it's gonna last all day. Am I right? Am I right?
Oh my fucking god, too perfect.
But then also like the bougie brands do the embossing. Like it's like, oh, it's a YSL lipstick because there's a little YSL on it, you know? Mm-hmm. A little stamping.
But it's different types of embossment.
Yeah. If you were on the second round to beat Bobby Flay, what would your signature dish be? I know we've probably answered this before. What is some? I would probably do like lox and bagel.
Oh yeah, bagel and lox, definitely.
But I would like
make
cure
the
my
fucking
own.
bagel.
Yeah, I would make the bagel. I'd cure my own lox. You know,
You would churn the cream cheese.
no, I would just get the Philly cream cheese.
Yeah, I mean the Philly is very crucial.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm going to be doing like
Your corn chowder.
a corn chowder or just like mashed potatoes and corn and like something real fucking basic.
You really think you could
like
beat Bobby
shepherd's
Flay's
pie?
mashed potato recipe?
I would do shepherd's pie.
Oh, you've never even made that here. Not to drag you, I'm just saying, like, you should make it.
Wow, rude. I can't believe you just dragged me like
You
that.
never made it. Could we make like a meatless version of it?
I mean,
I know that the pie.
half of it is meat, half of it is butter. So like, it's pretty
man.
because I mean, it's like mashed potatoes, and I'm sure they're very like.
I'm gonna look for a vegan
milky.
alternative to shepherd's pie. I guarantee you, someone has made a vegan shepherd's pie.
I mean, it probably.
Like if they use like a soy ground beef type situation, and then you just replace the vegan butter. Like honestly, tastes exactly the same.
I'm sure there's probably an option out there.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't even know if we have the right dish for it, but you know, it's okay.
Yeah, we do. We have the
we do have glass dishes.
pans.
Okay, I forgot about those.
Honestly, we need to buy like so many things for our kitchen that we just don't buy.
Yeah, I would love to have like all the utensils.
I know. I'm a utensil slut though. Like they have them for every little thing, and I know that like they all add up and it's like too much, but I kind of like it.
I like investing in cooking food.
Yeah, well, me too. I like investing in food in generally. That's probably where we spend most of our money.
Definitely.
Because all of our socializing is like, hey, let's go eat here.
Let's grab a cup of coffee here. I've got an email that says, "Hello, Chrachel and Squila. I have 2 unrelated questions for you, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. Chris, I just started a marketing internship, and I'm on the computer the entire day. Sitting down and staring at a screen for hours on end is new for me, and I'm not sure how I like it. I know your job is similar, and I was just curious if it ever gets old, boring, or even if you find yourself getting restless. I love my position at the company, but I don't know if I can handle this much computer work." I'll ask the second question later then.
Okay.
But, yeah, definitely, I get so restless just staring at a computer all day long, sitting in the same chair all day long. I'm constantly getting up and just, like, even walking outside.
Are you allowed to do that, I guess?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I have breaks that I'm allowed to take, but like I also just quickly like take a quick like 5-minute coffee break just to like grab a coffee and just
like
stand outside. Yeah, walk around just to get away from looking at a screen. And then like when I'm done at work, like I don't want to look at my phone or anything. I'm just like, I hate screens now.
Plus you get to like walk home, you know, you're not like gonna sit down on a bus, I guess, but that's just your circumstance.
Yeah, I mean, it actually would help with the restlessness. I definitely recommend getting some sort of screen filter to, I mean, if you're using...
warm up your screen.
Yeah, if you're using a Windows PC, which I'm assuming most companies use, that there's a thing called Flux that you can just add to your computer, and it just gives it a yellow tint.
Is it like an extension?
Yeah, it's kind of like a little thing that just pops up in your taskbar at the bottom then, that you just turn on, and just adds a yellow tinge, cuts to blue light, and that helps with the restlessness and the headaches and just being not able to look at a screen for forever. That helped me a lot.
And like now that they have that on the iPhone, like I have that pretty much on all the time. Unless I'm trying to watch something that I need the color to be perfectly true.
I usually have that on at all times because blue light is just fucking terrible.
I know. I've been sleeping so much better because I have it automatically come on sunrise, sunset, or whatever.
Yeah.
And like it works so well because I used to not like remember to put it on until like 11, and then it'd be like too late, bitch. You're not sleeping tonight. Also, making sure that you have like, if you need to have like the wrist bump thing.
Oh yeah, I have a little padded thing for my wrists for the keyboard and also for my mouse.
Yeah.
That definitely helps too.
But that's, yeah, I know. That's
I mean, I don't know if it's an option, but like we have the option to have like a standing desk, and I know that helps some people sometimes.
I would love to have a standing desk or have like a treadmill desk.
Yeah, some people have ones that are adjustable, so that way like it can go down and you could sit at it, or it can go up and then you could stand at it. Like if you can't stand the whole day. But the other question, this is for you. I know you deal with anxiety and depression. Have you ever had to deal with hypochondria? With all the pollution, technology, shitty food out there, I'm constantly concerned I'm dying.
Well, yeah. And for a moment, I thought you meant mitochondria.
That's the powerhouse of the cell.
And I just, like, my mind took me for a second. I was like, hypochondria. So, like, that's a piece of a cell. I don't know. I guess I have that.
Endoplasmic reticulum.
Yeah. Bumpy or smooth, you know? Rough or smooth.
ER or whatever.
Anyway, yeah, absolutely. I'm definitely one of those people that, like, it's sad because, like, I think everything's wrong with me, but then I don't go to the doctor. Because I'm, like, also, I have, like, a fear of, like, going to the doctor and they're gonna, like, run a blood work on me and they're gonna be like, okay, you're fucked and financially you can't afford to fix any of this. That's, like, I probably just, like, the American's biggest fear.
Yeah, American healthcare. Woo!
So, yeah, definitely, I'm a Googler. Oh, God, Chris's mom must hate me because she's a fucking nurse, so I'm constantly asking her, like, if I'm okay in many aspects. But, I mean, I would say I don't know how to cope. I don't have advice because I definitely am guilty of this. But basically, you're not alone, man. There's a lot of anxious people out there that think, but usually 9 times out of 10, you're good. And also, I think, like, the one plus to being this hyper active, anxious mess that I call myself is that I am very safe.
True.
Because
you are very safe.
I'm on top of it. I am, like, very in tune with my body to the point where it's like anything, like, people don't notice when moles are appearing on them. How the fuck do they, I mean, unless it's, like, in a spot you can't see.
True.
Like, I would be like, that was not there. Like, I just feel like at least if there is something truly wrong with me, I probably will know. Because I'm very in tune with my body, I guess. Or, like, my surroundings, too. Like, I also know, like, what could go wrong, and I'm really good at planning to make sure nothing happens. Mm-hmm. But, not everything can be in your control.
In between that and, like, you just using all the apps of the world to track every function of your body.
She's good. I mean, like, who needs a doctor when you have apps?
When you've got Clue and Plant Nanny.
Don't follow that advice.
Yeah, please.
Like, I literally have healthcare. I should be going. It's just, like, literally, it's my fear of going there and then them telling me that there's going to be all these things wrong with me. That's not even half of it. It's literally just like, oh, hey, also, you're not going to be able to afford any of the thing you might need.
It's horrifying.
So
that's scary.
Not something I want to deal with. Don't recommend, like,
any of the things
becoming an adult and having to deal with that shit, because it's not fun.
Alright, so I'm going to round it off with a couple of questions from this other email that we got. It's got a ton of questions, but I'm only just going to do a couple. One's actually not even a question, but it's that you mentioned that you weren't sure why Hermione wasn't in Ravenclaw. And they said that they always thought that because between the original trio, they were all in Gryffindor, but each of them showed traits of the other 3 houses. Like Hermione shows traits of Ravenclaw, Harry shows traits of Slytherin, and Ron shows traits of Hufflepuff.
Okay.
Which, I mean, if that was intentional, that's fucking great. Because that actually does fit pretty well.
Yeah, I guess I haven't really seen his Huffpuff natures yet.
Well, just that, he's a very nice gentleman. That's always...
a nice gentleman.
He's a nice gentleman. That's always eager to help Harry out. He's
actually usually complaining and whiny, so I don't know. I mean, I like Ron, but I'm just saying, like, he's kind of a negative Nancy, so I don't really get that. But... it's fine.
And this other one says, Chris mentioned that he had some angry bands he used to listen to. Please discuss the most cringeworthy bands you guys listen to. We all know that Chris listened to Linkin Park, but what else?
Ooh, Metro Station.
That was one of your cringos.
Yeah, / Cobra Starship.
Ah, yes.
I had, like, a legit, like, poster of Cobra Starship.
Yeah.
What else is embarrassing? Honestly, those are, like, my 2.
Oh, God. I used to like, goddamn, AFI. Okay. Do you remember AFI? They had a song called Miss Murder.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They were, like, really goth.
Interesting.
Yeah, really interesting. Also, Rage Against the Machine.
Screamo?
On the cusp of that, like, not true screamo, but, like, just very angry bands, like Rage Against the Machine and
I can't picture you listening
30 Seconds to Mars.
Oh my God, you were Leto.
Yeah.
Leto.
just bands like that. I can't
Sorry if, like, I'm dragging anyone that listens to them now. It's just not my kind of music, man.
No, now I'm totally into this, like, soothful, like, calming...
Soothful.
acoustic sounds that you've introduced.
Yo, I don't know how I feel about Bon Iver's new album. I only listened to it once, and I just, like, haven't even felt, like, the urge to listen to it a second time.
He's done what a lot of artists in the acoustic world do.
And, like, he's not always acoustic, but, like, I just don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely always changing his fucking voice with the weird microphones.
There are times where there's so much, like, they do this thing where it's, like, you know the white noise apps?
Yes.
There's, like, a lot of, like, scratchy sound happening, and sometimes you can't even really hear what the lyrics are. Like, I can't even name one lyric.
That you heard?
Yeah.
Goddamn.
I mean, I was honestly, like, half listening, half reading an article, but, like, I'm not a fan.
Just, like, too many extra things going on instead of being simple.
Yeah. I mean, his music's not simple, but,
no,
like...
I know what you mean, but, like, just, like, way too many effects
if
going
it's like
on.
If it's, like, supposed to be, like, something that I'm not enough of a music snob to understand, then, like, let it be above me, honestly. Like, whatever, bitch. I'll listen to Holocene. Like, just bye. I don't know. It's okay, though. It's really not.
Well, I guess with that raving review, we should go to binge time.
All right, let's do this. Thank you guys so much for having a cup of coffee with us.
Yeah, we'll see you on Sunday.
Oh I just clinked the mic. That's not a
That's not what you clink.
All right.
Benches, you guys are just eating at a diner today.
You know, Luke's Diner? Not really, but any diner, really.
I mean, you know, just that classic diner vibe that you would imagine in your head.
All right, we're starting off with Nicole Dowling, who is downing a cup of Joe.
Kayla Harding is eating overcooked eggs that got hard. Ugh.
Alicia Schreiner is making a shrine for John Hamm out of her hash browns.
Oh my god, Bailey Lynn is bailing on their ticket before paying.
Jackie Goldfarb is diving into some golden pancakes.
Sloan Nolan is complaining about the slow service.
Sarah Booth would choose a booth over a chair.
Honestly, who would choose the chair?
I love the booth, unless it's got like a weird hole in the fabric.
True.
Fuck that.
Allison Cents is a few cents short of their total bill.
Hunter Curtis is hunting for anything healthy on the menu.
Megan Rackley is hanging their coat on the coat rack.
Kate Convery is having a conversation with some of the locals.
Taylor Collins is calling their waitress because they need more creamer.
Emma Corbeil is waiting with a large group in a corner booth.
Heather Ann is enjoying the stormy weather aesthetic.
Sloan Fuller ordered a full stack of pancakes.
Angelica Feliz is selecting a jelly packet for their toast.
Danielle Manus is the manager watching over the diner.
Cassandra Lee just heard the soup of the day is leek soup.
Emma Gren is amazed at how many bagel options this diner has.
Courtney Hall is hanging some Halloween decorations.
Becca Jansen is beckoning for more orange juice.
Angela Sue is ordering Jell-O as a dessert.
Michelle North is shelling out big bucks for a 3-course meal.
Aaron Bray was brave enough to order seafood.
Ew. Allison Teresa is staying here until the sun comes up.
Jada Goshi needs a Band-Aid after getting cut on a butter knife.
My Elizabeth is bathing their French toast in syrup.
Laura Collins is being that annoying person making a loud phone call.
Don't be that person.
Luke's Diner, no cell phones.
Blech. Ishbel Mendez is ringing the bell at the hostess's stand.
Dahlia Miller is drunk at the bar after 12 Miller Lights.
Whoa. Kat Vallejos thinks the coffee is a great value.
Margarita wonders if a diner has margaritas.
They probably do. Hannah Labelson is checking the label on their creamer.
Daisy Blossom Dottie is admiring the daisy-covered wallpaper.
Emily Lewis's coffee mug is empty after 2 minutes.
Chloe Archer thinks the pancakes taste starchy.
Anthony Hood is stuffing jelly packets into their hoodie.
Mariah Hanna is handing their menus to the waitress.
Elizabeth Hallbrook is using a broom to sweep up a broken mug.
Jennifer Habgood doesn't think the bacon is very good.
Whoa. Madison Greer is wondering why their steak is green.
Madison Wolfe is wolfing down some poached eggs.
Me. Megan McNally is taking a tally for how many times the word egg is in the menu.
Skylar Medley is enjoying a medley of roasted potatoes.
Megan Preyes is getting funny looks for showing up in a Prius.
Corey Springfield is nibbling on an apple core.
Oh my god, Hedwig nibbling on Harry's ear. Ilka is wondering if the creamers are real milk.
Jax is calling a taxi.
Whoa, it's 2016. Get it, Lyft, bitch. Nicole Allen got some coleslaw with their Reuben.
Courtney White is buttering their white bread toast.
Bridget Carey Davis is a waitress carrying 6 plates.
Jennifer Cornwell is glad to see corn as a side dish option.
Sophia Cock likes soda with their breakfast food instead of coffee. Honestly, there was like this one girl that I would go to the bus stop with every day in like elementary school, and she would bring a fucking can of Pepsi. And like honestly, it is too fucking early to
That's
drink
horrifying
a Pepsi at 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah, damn.
I just wanted to bring that up.
Ash Rozelle is ashing a cigarette in the parking lot.
Jackie Burkhart thinks this diner is the heart of this town.
So true. Beth Fonseca can't read the font on the specials menu.
Jackie Bergiulio is being lame and ordering Apple Jacks cereal in the little box.
Yeah, yep. Christina Contreras is ordering the country hash.
Catherine Simpson likes simple things like plain toast and black coffee.
Marlene Naj hopes that their waitress marked down their order correctly.
Ian Murphy is feasting on too many slices of French toast.
Gator Liriano is jealously leering over Jackie Goldfarb's pancakes.
Rebecca O'Donnell doesn't enjoy the odor of their neighbor's seafood.
Kendall Berg is pulling a leaf of sweaty iceberg off their burger.
Ew. Allie McGregor is asking for some gorgonzola on their blue cheese salad.
Megan Grilly is the cook grilling a steak.
Chloe Killup thinks their slice of pumpkin pie has too much clove.
Taco Roach is ordering a 2 a.m. taco salad.
In like the big crispy bowl.
Yes.
Chill. It's really hard to eat those though.
Nope.
Cassandra Buckout laid a few bucks out on the table for a tip.
Haley Cadwalder is looking at a weird painting of an angel on the wall.
Camellia Malky is loving their hearty breakfast meal.
Maddie Pullman is mad that there's no shrimp available.
Amanda Marie thinks their pot pie is just heated Marie calendars.
Allison Francois is frankly not into greasy diner food.
Caitlin Whaling is wailing because no ketchup will come out of this glass bottle.
Cody Robinson is robbing silverware from a nearby table.
Lauren Siobhan is shivering in the waiting area.
Sarah Seaman is regrettably ordering seafood.
Dana Daly comes in daily for a few cups of the old coffee.
Megan Wilson doesn't have the will to finish their pancakes.
Oh my god. Claire Wood is sitting at a battered wooden table.
Kelly Adams is a waitress adding up their tips.
Anna Hernandez is answering the ringing phone at the hostess's desk. There is usually like a little desk, and that's where you bring up your fucking check. Listen,
Yep.
There's mints. Don't touch the mints.
There's toothpicks.
Yeah.
Jenna Gordonier hates sitting near the front door.
Sasha Smith doesn't feel like sharing their fries.
Sarah is also staring at Jackie Goldfarb's pancakes.
Lynn and Drew are drawing on their menus with kids' crayons.
Bridget Dubin is making a bridge out of french fries.
Hillary Gay is playing the games on the kids' menus. Whoa.
Mackenzie Knight only comes in the diner at night.
Rachel Evans is eventually going to order something other than breakfast food.
Alright, so the other beach bunches, what are they doing in the diner?
Okay.
Are they all staring at the pie carousel thingy?
Ooh, as it turns.
Yes. Magnificent.
And there's always like one fly in there.
We got Sylvia Ehrlichman Gross,
Stephanie Oliver,
Allie Malone,
Kathleen Wynn,
and Rose Barnett.
We got some new bonchos there. Hello. Welcome to
Yeah.
the Beach Bonch family.
You guys are all part of the Beach Bunch family, though.
Yeah, literally, if you're at this part of the show and you're not a Patreon, like, you're still a Beach Bunch, and also, how are you doing? How are you?
We'll just stick around for
I
we
still,
suck.
like, we should do, like, a Coffee with Chrachel. You know how, like, the John and Hank Green always do their, like, survey? We should do one.
Oh
And we're
my
like, how
God.
many of you that aren't actually Patreons listen to the end of the show? I would love to know.
Honestly, why don't you tweet us
Ooh, like a
butternut
word.
squash
Yeah.
if you are not a patron binge, but you are still here right now.
It could be a photo of butternut squash. It could be the words. It could be a recipe using butternut squash. Either way, squash me up.
All
Well,
right.
thanks
I
for
can't wait to
listening.
see that.
Yeah, me too. I love it when my mentions are flooded with squash. It's autumn and all.
All right. We will see you guys on Sunday.
Bye.
Bye.
That was a HeadGum podcast.